Hello! Hi! I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for joining me. I'm Michelle, and welcome to Stories with Michelle. Okay, everyone, I'm so excited to share these 3 books with you for today's episode. The first one is called Yetis, Don't Wear Bow Ties, and this book is by Janice, Hostetter, and it's illustrated by Pixy, Petal. And the next one we have is called Whose Toes. This book is written by Sissy Durmus, and it's illustrated by Hubner. And the last one is called Wipeout the Wave, and this book's by Baldwin, and it's illustrated by Liesl. I can't wait to read all these with you today. Ready, set, read! Okay, everyone, I'm so excited for our first book of today. This one is called Yetis, Don't Wear Bow Ties. And this book is by Janice Hostetter, and it's illustrated by Pixy, Petal. Go. Yetis don't wear bow ties. Hi. Want to try one? Well, no. I don't know what would happen if I did try one of those. I guess I could try. Maybe, yes, the pink. Wow, this isn't half bad. I can wear this, I think. This makes me feel fancy from my head to my knees. This puts a wiggle in my jiggle and a shuffle in my feet. I want one of every color. I want to hang them up in rows. I'll have one for every holiday. I'll decorate with those. I'll wrap them up in boxes to give to all my buds. We'll look fancy all together in our fancy schmancy duds. I'll wear this out to dinner. And I'll wear this to the game. I'll wear this to the book club. And the Monster Hall of Fame. I'll wear this on pizza night. I'll get one for my cat. We'll wear these down by the lake when we go see Aunt Pat. I'm so glad I tried this thing you gave me to try. Yetis rarely ever leave the house with no bow tie. The end. Okay, here we go with our next book for today. This one is called Whose Toes? And this book is by Sissy Durmus, and it's illustrated by Hubner. Way up high in my big tall chair, I hear a little whimper, someone hoping I'll share. I look to the ground, and what do I see? A jolly little dog looking back at me. But wait just a second, there's something more. I know. Tippy tapping beneath my tray. Whose toes are those? Out in the garden, it's a beautiful day. Doggy wants a toy to fetch and play. I search in the grass, and what do I see? A small yellow ball for my happy puppy. But wait just a second, there's something more. I know, peeking through the poppies, whose toes are those? Bubbles, bubbles in the bath, big splash. What was that? I wipe the water from my eyes, and what do I see? A wet, soggy dog wags her tail playfully. But wait just a second, there's something more. I know, floating in the foam. Whose toes are those? Snuggled in tight for a story then bed, on Mommy's warm chest I rest my weary head. I feel a little tickle and look down to see Puppy giving kisses to everybody's feet. But wait just a second, I can feel what I see. Whose toes are those? Why, they belong to me. Awesome. That is a really cute one. Okay, here we go with our next book. It is called Wipeout the Wave, and this book is by Billy Baldwin, and it is illustrated by Liesl Bell. Wipeout the Wave. Watch out! Here comes Wipeout. Cindy paddled her surfboard towards a strange moving wave named Wipeout. If I zag when he zigs, maybe I can win the Turtle Point surfing contest. But she was wrong. Wipeout. Wipeout almost hurt Cindy with his out-of-control zigs and zags. You don't belong here, the other waves yelled. Wipeout cried his way out to sea, determined to search the 7 seas for another wave like him. He searched the North Atlantic Ocean and met the Moonlight Jellyfish family, who entertained him with a swim-in movie, but he didn't find any waves like him. Wipeout, we have never seen a wave samba before, the carnival crowd said as he joined in the parade. Wipeout loved dancing at carnival, but he didn't find any waves like him in the South Atlantic Ocean. Ping, bing, boof. Wipeout drifted into the freezing waters of the Southern Ocean. There he met the Flubber Whale Gang playing iceberg pinball. While sleeping in the Indian Ocean, Wipeout dreamt that aliens flew him to their planet. He had a play date with a three-headed wave, but even in outer space, he didn't find any waves like him. Wipeout swam into the South Pacific Ocean, where he dove underwater to meet the critters of the Great Reef. Wipeout, we have never seen a wave snorkel before, the critters said, but Wipeout was disappointed. He looked and looked, but still couldn't find any waves like him. Next, Wipeout traveled to the dark waters of the Arctic Ocean. Help, I'm lost, said a baby fish. Wipeout cradled the baby fish high in his crest, and together they traveled to find her family. When they did, Wipeout got a warm fish hug, but he still hadn't found any waves like him. Dude, radical moves! Why so sad? Said Surfer Steve. I watched a movie with the Moonlight Jellyfish in the North Atlantic, danced the samba at Carnival in the South Atlantic, played iceberg pinball with the Flubber Whale Gang in the Southern Ocean, visited outer space in the Indian Ocean, snorkeled in the South Pacific, saved a lost baby fish in the Arctic Ocean, and then met you in the North Pacific. I've traveled the 7 seas, zigging and zagging, but I haven't found any waves like me. I just don't fit in. You need to talk with the Wave Council, said Surfer Steve. They are the most wide waves in all the 7 seas. So together, Wipeout and Steve set out for the Galapagos Islands. where the Wave Council was holding court. When they arrived, Wipeout thanked Steve for being his friend and gave him a push to Costa Rica. "How can we help you?" spoke the grandest wave. "Why am I the only wave to zig and zag while all the other waves swim straight?" asked Wipeout. Wipeout couldn't believe his eyes. The waves moved like him, zigging and zagging. "I'm a rogue wave," Wipeout said, proud to know that he was special and that he wasn't alone anymore. He thanked the council and took a shortcut home through the Panama Canal, arriving just in time for the Turtle Point surfing contest. Cindy was getting ready to catch the next set when a familiar wave rose up underneath her. "It's Wipeout!" she screamed with joy. Together they zigged and zagged and zagged and zigged, winning the contest. Soon, Wipeout became famous and surfers traveled from all over the world to try and surf his wave. Around the bonfire, Wipeout would tell stories of his adventures, traveling the 7 seas. The end. Wipeout the Wave. Remember to like if you love Storytime, subscribe so you never miss a story, and share with your favorite reading buddy. See you next time. Bye.